Hey guys, it's Zekken. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my warm-up routine, what I do to get in form, whether it be for ranked or playing a match. I do the same thing for both, so I'll just jump right into it. It's going to be two kind of different sections. One will be the range and one will be in a deathmatch, and both of them shouldn't take too long. I don't really do anything crazy. The way I like to warm up, I kind of separate it by gun, and for me it's like Vandal, Phantom, Op. Those are the three weapons that I tend to like focus on when I'm warming up, whether it be in the range or in deathmatch. For the range, I don't really do anything crazy. I pretty much exclusively go from like either killing the bots to this. So I'll go by gun. When I'm doing the Phantom, I like to have the bots on hard with no armor so that I insta-kill on a headshot, and then I just do the 30 hard bots, so I'll just go for a little run. Generally, I like to aim for 20. I think most people should be able to aim for 20 as well. If you're getting less than that, with time and practice, eventually, you'll be able to get there. But on this one, focus on hitting the first shot as much as possible. And if you do miss the first shot, being able to drag and readjust your spray. You do get to hit the head sometimes, but most of the time you just want to hit your first shot. But yeah, I try and aim for 20 when I'm warming up. When I'm getting towards the end of the warm-up, I aim for like 25 or more. I try and do this like 3 to 5 times, and I always do this at the start. This is like what I do at the start, just Phantom and just go for as many headshots as possible. For the Vandal, I like to use this little section out here with this little dock. Usually, I think they changed it. Usually there's like more of this dock here, but it's a bit different. But yeah, these little drones outside are all 2-shot with the Vandal. So I just like to go outside and look around and just try and break them as fast as I can. And they're nice like mid-range flicks, not too hard. You kind of just go back and forth, left to right, as many as you can. I like this over doing the hard bots. No like particular reason why, just personal preference. I do think with the Phantom it takes 3 to kill. Yeah, it's a bit more annoying to use 3 shots with the Phantom to kill this, which is why when I use the Vandal I'm out here and I just 2-shot it. I think they have 75 health. Or something along these lines. But yeah. For Vandal I just go out here and do this, and then for opping, it's also with these drones, but I like to go in like the little archway or the doorway and just practice like peeking with it. So I'll go from the left and do some peeks going to my right, and then at the same time I'll do the same amount going from the left side and try and hit as many as I can. If you feel like pretty warm with the op and you're doing this, you can also try just aiming away from the drones and then flicking onto them, so like that. Normally your cursor placement wouldn't be perfect anyways, but just going for flicks like that, it's nice to warm up your scope sensitivity if you have it any different. I suck. There you go. But yeah, this is what I do to warm up the op. There's probably more efficient ways of doing this, but if I have only the range, it's kind of like the last resort. Personally, I think if you really do want to warm up your op, then an op deathmatch is better. I'm just going into a deathmatch and opping. It's lame, but I think it's probably the best way to warm up your op if you're looking to specifically do that. One more thing, my teammates do it, but I don't that often. Using or just hitting the practice button and just shooting these bots with whichever gun. I do see my teammates do it with pistols a lot, and just kind of like clicking around. It's pretty satisfying. I don't know if it's the most efficient thing in the world, but I do see people do it. Oh, I suck. But yeah, I get to feel like Scream and just one tap 35 bots. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the range. It's nothing too fancy or too complicated, but it does have a lot for you to be able to warm up with. But I would say mostly just doing this with the Phantom. This is probably what I spend like half or over half of my time doing when I'm in the range. So that's it for the range. I'll jump in and play one deathmatch. I think deathmatch and TDM are pretty interchangeable. If you wanted to warm up like a specific agent's movement, like more specifically like Neon or Raze even, you could jump into team deathmatch just because you get to use the abilities. You can practice sprinting around or like satcheling. If you're just trying to warm up like you're shooting, I don't think it really makes a difference between the two. I'll play a regular deathmatch here. I'll just use the Vandal. Like I said in the range, DM, it just depends on what gun you want to warm up with. You could do Vandal, Phantom, or Op. If you're feeling fucking crisp, you can use the Deeg maybe. But personally, I never do anything that isn't those 3. The majority of the time you'll be using the Vandal. Most maps it's better. I think the only map that you would really want to use the Phantom on in Deathmatch if you really wanted to would be Split. Otherwise I'm just Vandal most of the time. But I think op deathmatches are really good. Like I said before, if you want to warm up your op, then that's a really efficient way to do that. I'll pick one op shot. Incredible. At least for me, most part, I'm using the Vandal a good 80% of the time when I'm deathmatching. And at least for me when I'm warming up, I just want to focus on my crosshair placement and being able to hit the first shot. Trying not to like go for very crazy flicks or anything. Just being able to hit the easy shot. If you're warm at that, it's a good kind of base to work off of and start trying to hit harder shots. But yeah, the majority of the time I'm just focusing on crosshair placement, trying not to overflick or like freak out when I see someone because they're in a spot that I didn't expect. But yeah, just having good crosshair placement and trying not to whiff like that. That's pretty much all you gotta do. And the way I like to play deathmatch, at least, I like to try looking for as many fights as possible. Just trying to run at as many people as I can see. So I think my face cam is covering the map, but when I see red dots, when you spawn in and see the red dots, I'm just running at it like as fast as I can. I'm running at the red dot, just trying to get the fight. I think if you do that, you won't exactly get like the best fights in the world, but you will get a lot of them, and I think that's more important than just like I'd rather go. Say I win a deathmatch, I'd rather be like 40 and 25 than like 40 and 10, because it means I just ran at everyone and got as many fights as I could. And even if I lost some of those fights, it's better to get them than not, in my opinion at least, when you're warming up. Because you just want to be able to shoot at as many targets as possible. Don't really need to preserve your KD in DM. And I'm not playing any music right now because this will go on YouTube and I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. But at least personally, I like to listen to music when I'm warming up too. Just keeps me chill. I guess I forgot to talk about shooting styles. I don't think your shooting style like super matters, and also I don't think it super matters whether you're crouching a bunch or not. Well, if you're crouching a bunch, that's bad, but I don't think crouching in general is that bad. I don't think it's something you need to like unbind. But at least for me when I'm DMing, I'm trying to do a lot of bursting and a lot of tapping, not a lot of spraying. Usually, I think in most elos now, if you don't insta kill someone, you usually just die. So like crouching and spraying and going for like a 4 body, like I'll try it here. Never mind, that guy was already 1 HP. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go for a crouch body shot fight and see if I win it against just a regular dude. Okay, well that guy died to someone else. Yeah, see, he won me. Not really the best idea to be going for crouch sprays, especially body sprays, in today's Valorant. But I find it. I think most people just find it way more efficient to burst and go for an instant headshot, especially when you're vandaling. When you're phantoming, it's a bit of a different story, but you're vandaling, definitely want to burst and tap as much as possible and look for just the one-shot headshot. And use the Deeg for the last kill. If I can find the guy. Oh. Oh. But yeah, nothing too crazy for the deathmatch. Just trying to keep good crosshair placement, bursting and tapping, and trying to run at the red dots and find as many people as possible. That's pretty much it for my warm up. I'll usually, if I can DM, I'll play 2 or 3, and if I can be in the range, I'll try and be in the range for about 10 to 15 minutes, just doing any of the things that I showed you. Hopefully you guys found some of this useful and can incorporate some of it into your own warm-up, and if not, all good. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to like and subscribe.